oh, and the girls go, oh my God, he's here. But they don't know how long these fools are gonna last, because they weren't too bright before then. So they don't know if it's gonna be yanked away. So they start, oh God, we gotta go, we gotta get over to the mall. Hurry up, we'll go to the Galleria. Hurry up, let's go on, we'll see him over there. And so the girls wanna go. It isn't so much that they wanna do something, they're afraid they're gonna lose it. So now the mother says, where do you think you're going? Well, mother, I'm just going.
He was a community leader. He was the most respected man in comedy.
Off in the room. You where? Tell, I want to know. Well, mother, I'm just going over to the bed. You're not going in, you'll stay in this house. But mother, you don't understand. Mother, can't you trust me? I don't trust what you're nasty boys running around. But I don't want to. And then you hear the key. Mother, this is my life. I mean, mother, your life is over.
This is the difference. Well, you wanted to know about the difference between girls and boys?
My daughter told my wife that. I went upstairs and packed. No sense living with a woman whose life is over.
Bill Cosby and some of his new album on the Dr. Demento Show. Hello!
Yes, I'm Neil Waller, and I get demented on KRXX AM in
Jesus Christ.
And, Doctor, I've been listening to your show now for some 7-odd years, and in those 7-odd years, I don't believe you've ever played a single recording by that great Scottish comedian-singer Billy Connolly, and I'm kind of hoping that you can prove me wrong.
Well, it has been a while since we've heard Billy Connolly, very popular Scottish comedian over the past 10 years. One of his most famous bits is a parody of an American country western song, which was a huge hit for Tammy Wynette back in 1968. Billy Connolly.
Our little dog is 6 years old and he's smart as any damn kid. But when you mention the V-E-T, he damn near flips his lid. Words like S-H-O-T shot or W-O-R-M worm. These are words that make him S-Q-U-I-R-M squirm. His Q-U-A-R-A-N-T-I-N-E starts today, 'cause he bit the V-E-T and then he ran away. He caused me and my wife to have a big fight, and then both of them bit me. And that's why I am gonna get a D-I-V-O-R-C-E. She shouted, "Get him, Rover!" And he jumped over and bit my L-E-G. She sank her teeth in my B-U-M and called me a Well, I'm telling you, that was my cue to get OFF ski. And I'm going down to the town tonight to get a new B-I-R-D. Oh yes, a Q-U-A-R-A-N-T-I-N-E starts today. Both my wife and my wee scabby dog will soon be hauled away. That's why I spell out all of these words so as my dog can't hear. Oh, I must admit that dog is acting Q-U-E-R queer. Oh yes, I must admit my dog is acting Q-U-E-R queer.
Some guys up in Milwaukee have finally found the perfect beer. truckers and the brewers across the land. Go down to your friendly local tavern and tip a toast to Uncle Sam. Wouldn't you buy a brew for the red, white, and blue, made from amber waves of grain? When you quench your thirst, read the label first. Always drink American. A shot of smooth Kentucky bourbon might be the antidote we need. Keep your aquavit and Musa, we got moonshine from Tennessee. So when you're out on the town and you sit up around, won't you think about the working man? By the barrel, can, or bottle, always drink American. Drink up.
Yeah, it's true. It's not really a parody.
Across the land. Go down to your friendly local tavern and tip a toast to Uncle Sam. Wouldn't you buy a brew for the red, white, and blue, made from amber waves of grain? When you quench your thirst, read the label first. Always drink American.
They're really dancing along pretty well to it, though.
You gotta drink up for the farmers and the truckers and the brewers across the land. Go down to your friendly local tavern and tip a toast to Uncle Sam. Wouldn't you buy a brew
Yeah, I like how it looks with the green text.
made from amber waves of grain? When you quench your thirst, read the label first. Always drink American. Yeah, when you quench your thirst, read the label first. Always drink American.
Drink American. That's from a new album by the Bottle Caps, band led by Peter Stamford.
Dick Down in Dallas is a funny song.
Rounders in the 60s, early 70s.
That boss
And Billy
sounds
Connolly
cool.
from Scotland doing some country music, Scottish style, with Divorce on the Dr. Demento Show.
Here's another Bob Dylan Tom Petty tour update. Heartbreaker keeps the band on its toes.
Night to night, that when we play, whether Tom even notices or not, we're changing things behind his back constantly. He might think he's singing Refugee, but we're playing You Got Lucky.
You can find Dylan, Petty, and the Heartbreakers in Indianapolis on June 24th, in Minneapolis on the 26th, Alpine Valley on the 27th, and Chicago on June 29th. The True Confessions Tour is presented by the Westwood One Radio Networks.
30 seconds ago, I was listening to tapes with my boyfriend Eddie. Then he gave me a new grape Sirts candy. Suddenly, I'm about to go on stage to play drums with my favorite group. I never tasted.
I can't wait to go see Tom Petty
Wait to
in
try
Chicago.
fruit punch. Imagine Ritson and 2 new flavors to sweeten your breath. Gotta go. Can't keep the crowd waiting.
This karaoke tape owns. It's so extra for them to have made these little videos for each song.
Some of the tunes we played so far are real hard to find, but for the next 45 minutes we'll have some that are impossible to find. The best of Dr. Demento's unreleased tapes, starting momentarily on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Hello, this is Weird Al Yankovic, and you're listening to the Dr. Demento Show. The reason radio was invented.
Thanks,
I know, it freaking
Over
the
last
goat.
15 years, I've received thousands of unreleased tapes in the mail and put hundreds of them on the air. That's how we discovered Weird Al when he was a 16-year-old high school student. Many of Dementia's greatest hits, including Fish Heads, Pencil Neck Geek, Junk Food Junkie, more recently Rock Me Jerry Lewis, came to us as unreleased tapes and then were eventually put out on vinyl. Now I'd like to share with you some that have never made it to records. This first one is one of the very first unreleased tapes I ever played, and it has a little historical interest. In the early to mid-70s, there was a band in Los Angeles called the Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo. More than a band, really. They put on theatrical shows with props and scenery. They're best remembered for their part in the underground film classic The Forbidden Zone, but before that they performed a show about a mythical land called Cheddarania. It was a thoroughly demented mixture of science fiction, hot jazz, and nostalgia. Now, in case the name of this band sounds familiar, one of the members of the Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo was one Danny Elfman. And after the original troupe broke up, Danny went on to form a rock band, which he called Oingo Boingo. But back in the early 70s, the Mystic Knights sent us a tape of the theme song of that show about Cheddarania, the Cheddaranian national anthem. We used to play it all the time. Here it is.
Yeller. Yeah, I can't. I'm failing to think of anything. True. True. Pee-wee was when they gave the set decorator the whole movie.
Since I was a young twerp, I played with a gumball. From Thrifty down to Safeway, I must have made them all. But I've never seen nothing like him in any shopping mall. You know that ridiculous psyched out fat kid. He ate all the damn gumballs. Well, he stands there like a mannequin with his fist against the machine, and he wraps a towel around it. He always breaks it clean. He gets every single gumball, and I've never seen him fall. Oh, that ridiculous psyched out fat kid. He ate all the damn gumballs. Well, he's a gumball wizard. There's got to be a twist. That gumball wizard's got such an iron fist. Well, how does he eat all those gumballs? I don't know. I don't see why he doesn't show. And he doesn't turn the knob. All up in one wad. And each day he drinks a gallon of Pepto.
It's actually shocking to me that this isn't Doug Walker. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier, though. The way that, like, look at the way that these, like, pink lines, like, kind of trickle in. They, like, it's just so satisfying.
But I just handed my gumball wrappers to him. Yeah.
It's like...
Gumball Wizard by Brad Stanfield. That was the first unreleased tape to become a Funny Five favorite on the national version of the Dr. Demento Show. It was the number 9 most requested song for all of the year 1976. We got a couple more parodies here of songs that were popular in the 1970s. This next one is done by the Roto-Rooter Good Time Christmas Band. They're the band that plays my opening theme music. Here's their
Well, it is Grassland.
Jungle Boogie.
Hello there, and welcome to my jungle.
Yeah.
The safari is ready to depart into the heart of darkness. Even the natives wish us bon appetit, as they
Oh
say.
my god.
Get down, 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 get down.
Dude, before TikTok, people had this.
Jungle Boogie now. Get it on. Hot dog Jungle Boogie now. Right on. Jungle Boogie, get down. Rakasake. Good Lord, Jungle Boogie now. Get it on.
Yeller, you gotta get on TikTok. You gotta start making talks.
And now we stop our journey and observe a local tribal custom. The villagers have selected me to take part in their ritual of manhood. Before your very eyes, I will fling my body into the red hot
Blink, I identified a vein of truly terrible music recently. When I was trying to find music for the Currents stream, I ended up searching on YouTube royalty-free experimental music, and the playlists that come up when you do that are the most terrible. It is like it is the worst music I've ever heard. Not because it's like harsh noise or anything, but it's just the worst. It's just awful. It's just
Don't like Jungle Boogie no more. I'm going home to the city Jungle Boogie now and the Burakasake to you. I don't care. I'm
it was like
tired of these deep-sea flies.
you'd think. Oh shoot.